SKETCHIEST explosion!
Hello everybody. Oh my god. Is this too loud? I don't know. I really can't tell. Hello, I'm playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, which I've never played on a stream before, so I have no idea how this is going to go. Hello, everybody. Hello. Is it a little dark in here? Do I have everything set up right? Is it getting louder? Hello. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna continue real quick because, man, this intro music is blowing my fucking eardrums out. The rest of the game I don't think is that loud, but the intro is way loud. Ben Gifford, hello. He says, "Oh, still love that intro." Yeah. RCJ Queenie says, "Best intro on Twitch." Maybe. I don't know. I wanna improve it, to be honest. We've been using that intro for a long time. Super long time, like more than a year. Long time. Adidas is here. Colt King, JV Gamer, hello. Oh yeah. Adidas says he's been playing it since it came out. It's finally a better game. You mean recently, like via an update, maybe? Oh Jesus Christ! Come on. I got the spinny wheel. Oh jeez. Hold on. What is this music? There's no options? Oh jeez. Oh my god. Stop it! There we go. Oh my god. There's no way to turn down the music in this game. Anyways, yeah, this is Car Mechanic Sim. I've played it quite a bit. You can, well, maybe you can't because the follow goal is over. But I'm level 11, so you have to play this game quite a bit to unlock a lot of things. Like, for example, the racetrack, which I thought was going to be a drag strip, and it's not. It's like an actual, like, race course. I was actually hoping for a drag strip. I wanted to go drag racing. The junkyard I still can't go to. RCJ Queen is like, it's my summer car without the heartbreak? Kinda, yeah. So I got this car here. This thing has a shitload of stuff I gotta do to it. So my plan is we're just gonna fix cars and hang out. I also bought my first car in this game. I'll show you my first car. Clint Reynolds, hey man, Fly Guy Sly's here. Go to the parking lot. Clint Reynolds like, what is this? I need it. Car Mechanic Sim 2018. Nightmare Creator says, update your game. There is a drag strip. My game is always updated, Nightmare Creator. It's Steam. I wouldn't be able to play it if it wasn't updated. It would literally tell me to update before I played it. But yeah, this is my car. It was beat to hell. I completely rebuilt the engine and the transmission and the rear end, but like the suspension and everything is still garbage. The wheels, look at those wheels. Those wheels are gonna fall right off. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the brakes are junk. This tire is about to explode. But I replaced all the important stuff, you know? So, oh, it must show up when you get high enough. That's probably the case, because this game usually had, like, a drag strip. It usually had a drag strip, yeah. And I was looking forward to it, but then I got to the racetrack, and there was no drag strip. But there's still a lot of stuff that I can't get to. Like, I can't go to the car auctions yet. I can't go to the junkyard. RCJ Queenie just got a call from a town called Fairlawn. Fairlawn, New Jersey? The place where where the entire country's power is controlled. Is that where? What am I doing? Oh, right. Well, I want to go to the racetrack real quick. James Esposito. Hey, man. Yeah, let's just head to the racetrack. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't take my... I gotta bring my goddamn car to... Hold on. I gotta move this car to the garage before I can drive it, apparently. Oh, man. Ab95's here. Hello. Wait. Hold on. Let me just get in. There we go. How the fuck? Okay. it's been a little bit since I played this. I think I gotta move it from here, maybe. The abandoned airport is the drag strip. Oh, it's an empty parking lot, is what that is. I don't know why you're trying to tell me that certain things are certain things, because that's not the case. I've been to the abandoned airport. I've been there. Can I? How the fuck do I move this car from the parking lot to here? All right. You know what? I'm just gonna take this thing. Let's just go, because I need to move on with this. Here, just to prove that it's not the drag strip, we're going to the abandoned airport, and I'll show you what the abandoned airport is, so that we can stop guessing what the abandoned airport is. Adidas says, go back to the parking lot. You haste to move it to info page. Thanks, that was very helpful. Yeah, so this is the abandoned airport. And this is what the abandoned airport is. It's literally just parking. Oh geez, parking lots. Man, that was close. I mean, if something unlocks here, that might be a different story. Granted, if there was a drag strip anywhere, an abandoned airport would be a place to put it. I'll just see. I so badly wish I could. Oh hey, Enigma Champ, thanks for the cheer. He says, "Where's the sausage and beer?" It's you know what? There's. I'm sorry to tell you, there's no sausage and beer in this game. What's that? Oh, a little road. JJ Collins like, danger, this isn't Overwatch. He's like, sorry, I fat fingered it. You have to go to the parking lock and go to the car's info, then you can move the car from there. Okay. I figured it was something like that, but I haven't played this in a couple, well, I played it a couple days ago, but before that it was a couple weeks since I last played it. Oh, jeez. Can't go in there. So yeah, this is so I'm driving right now a customer's car, and you can take this thing to like the test track and stuff like that to figure out what's wrong with it. This is just for screwing around. JV Gamer says he means you need to change the title danger. Who means that? Who means that? Because I did. I changed everything. Are people not seeing the new title? Is that what you're saying? Because I changed it. Hold on. I mean, I'll update it again, but I changed it. Oh, it's still... Is it... Okay, is it on Does it say Overwatch for everyone? That's what I want to know, because it could just be a glitch, because a lot of people... people before I started knew that I was playing car mechanic sim. James of Studio says, "What's wrong with it? Is there a nut loose behind the steering wheel?" A lot, actually, is wrong with this. A lot of suspension stuff, exhaust stuff, and I should probably get back. All right, how about now? If everybody refreshes, is it better now? That pisses me off, man. It really does, because fucking this is going to be wrongly titled in the playbacks and everything just because it wasn't correctly updated at the beginning. I hit the fucking update button. I did it. And just the same, it didn't actually update. So yeah, here's the stuff that I've identified as some of the problem. All the red things definitely need to be taken care of, and this is a list of things that I need to fix. I've got general running gear control and repair list. Oh, this one's list provided. Okay, suspension rattling, and car is hard to control. And I've got one part that's not discovered yet. I guess all my testing couldn't figure that out. But I digress. I gotta. This is quite the this is quite the undertaking right here. Because there's a lot that needs to come off of this thing. Oh jeez. Examine mode. Let's see. How about this? No, that's good. I can also individually inspect parts, but some of them need me to take things off. Ah, there we go. The controls on this are weird, so I'm still getting used to it. All right, so got some suspension stuff over here that's gotta come off. What else? I've got a big-ass list of things I gotta fix on this car. I've put off fixing this car for the longest time. I accepted the job a while back, and then, like, it's just kind of sat around here and taking up space in my garage. So I figured this is probably a good time to take care of it. Jesus Christ. Neil T, hello. He says, why isn't the car pink yet? It's not my car. It's a customer's car, okay? I feel like they might be upset if I painted their car. Instead of fixing all the things that I was supposed to fix. Okay, so... God, what else do I need? Holy shit. Alright, let's just do, right now, all the stuff that's already been identified. There's one thing that wasn't identified, but I'll probably find that in the process of taking things apart. Brake pads. A lot of this car is actually pretty good. I'm just gonna rip these wheels. What the fuck? Why can't I take the wheel off? All right, let's figure out what's going on. It wasn't letting me take the wheel off. Okay, now it will. Okay. Yeah, I've identified that this car needs an independent rear suspension. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me do that. Let's see. You know what? What I could do is, let me go into examine mode. And I've got all these things, and what I can do, I can make a list, right? So, I've got to buy all these parts. So I'm going to go and add this to a list. This I'm going to add to a list. That way I know what I got to buy. Because that's a smart way to play this game. And it took me a long time to learn the smart way to play this game. In fact, it wasn't until like yesterday when I was just opening this up for the hell of it that I realized that I could do this. Make a parts list. Before I would just take a car apart and then guess at the parts I needed. Lower suspension arm. Oh, there we go. What the hell? What? Did you see that? Hold on. It just deleted my list. It just fucking deleted my list. Alright. So, Jabron, hey man. And Da101, hello. And Jessica Howe's here. Somebody told me that if you used the down... I don't want to go over it again, but down at the bottom, it says, like, delete part. And if you do that, like, it deletes all the parts from your shopping list. Like, that's a known bug. Oh, shit. I just added 2 inner tie rods. Fuck. Alright. But that time I just, like, moused over it, and that was enough to just completely fuck me over. Front wheel hub. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all these things first off. You know, get it all out of the way. You know. There we go. That's all the stuff that I know that I need right now. Right? That's it. Yeah, that's it. These are the things I know I need right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up my tablet. And go online and buy some parts. Bring up my shopping list over here. So I actually only need 1 inner tie rod. I put 2 in there. So let's see. I'm gonna buy one of those. Lower. I'm just gonna. Yep, there it is. Lower suspension arm. Oh, I need 2 of those. Okay. Front steering knuckle D. Do I need 2 of those, or did I just add 2 of those? Yeah, James is like, how the fuck are lower control arms shot, but ball joints are okay? I don't know. Maybe this guy drives over a lot of over a lot of like sidewalks and stuff like that. Don't forget a coat of pink paint. I don't have a paint booth. That would be funny, though. Just, like, paint every customer's car pink, whether they want it done or not. Let's see. Steering knuckle D. Yeah, I guess... I'll just buy 2. I guess I need 2. Thought I only needed 1. See, this is why this shopping list comes in really handy. Hub. Let's see. Front wheel hub. That one. It's weird because, like, see how there's, like, rear wheel hub and then rear wheel hub B? It seems like they made the game and they're like, we got one of everything. And they're like, but we want some variation in the parts. And they're like, wheel hub B, got it. And it gets really weird like that with engine parts too, because like there's some things that like are universal and it's just called like fuel filter, and then there'll be like an OHV fuel filter or fuel filter A. And it's clearly an afterthought. I only needed 1 of these, right? Yeah. Let's see. Did I get 2 lower suspension arms? I'll find out later, I guess. And rear shock absorber A. Shock. Rear shock absorber A. Just need one of those. Alright. So, alright, let's get to work, I guess. This game makes you think that working on cars is so much easier than it actually is. Because watch this lower control arm replacement. Oh man, so easy. Ooh. I need that. Oh shit. Okay, I need to buy bushings too. See? I'm just gonna buy a shitload of bushings, because you can, you know, rubber bushings. They're just good to have around. Rubber bushing. Let's buy like 10 of these. And then small rubber bushings, let's buy 10 of those. Because you know what? I don't want to be sitting here going in on my tablet. Ordering all kinds of individual bushings when I could just buy a shitload of them and use them on like literally everything. Alright. There we go. Oh, Colt King! Hey man, thanks for the cheers. Thanks for throwing triangles at me. There we go. All right. Man, look how easy it is to put to replace a lower control arm and give it new bushings. So easy. You know what? Why didn't I become a mechanic? You know. Should have been a mechanic. It's apparently incredibly easy. Man, being a mechanic, it's basically free money. Let's see. Did I get a front shock absorber? I don't think I did. All right, this one's gonna be a bit harder. James Jumbo's here. Someone made a game about building cars. Guess it's cheaper and more convenient than actually building cars. That's the way I see it, to be honest. Man, yeah, I don't think I did any of this. Hold on. I guess I didn't see this stuff before. Let's see. Yeah, let me just... Okay, I'm not hitting delete from list. And now I'm just going to add... No, okay, that time did everything just fine. Weird. Alright, so if I delete from list, it deletes the whole list. Then add to list. Alright. I'm going to need a front shock absorber. And a spring. And what else? There's a cap, isn't there? Yep. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'm going to buy that now. Let's see, bring up that list. I need a sway bar front... Oh my god. Sway bar front end link. A. I'll just do front. Front. Oh my god, there's a lot of things labeled front. Front S. No? Really? Spring. Nothing. Spring. There you go. Alright, front spring. Get one of those. Shock. Front shock absorber cap. And a front shock absorber. There we go. Now, here's a cool thing about this. Oh, Jaden Trotman. Hey, man. Hey. Thanks for stopping by. Here is a cool thing about this. It's a little bit realistic about some things. So I've got this spring puller here, and I've got to use this. This took me so long to figure out. I have to use this and make the suspension in the spring puller before I can put it on. Like, I can't just slap it on there, which is cool. I like a little bit of it of realism in this game. There's also the tire changer and wheel balancer. Like, you have to actually use the tire changer and the balancer to mount tires. You've got an oil drain over here to change oil. The engine stand I haven't actually been able to use yet. Every time I have an engine in my inventory and I go to add engine, it says I don't have an engine. So I don't really know what that's all about. But there's probably a good reason for it. I don't know what it is though. Let's see. And now take the part. Okay. So now I can easily replace this. I can also take this apart, but I don't see the point in it. So let's just go ahead and start taking things apart. Pads, disc. All right. So oh, there's the front wheel. That's got to be taken care of. Oh, wait. I can't take that apart yet. Apparently. Oh, look at the steering rack. That's probably the undiscovered part that I need to replace. Can be examined by taking off the car. I bet that's it. Which means I got to go back and take this tie rod off. Can I do it? Oh wait, I'm in inspection mode. Hold on. Part unmount. I gotta take this damn wheel off. I just put this wheel on. I mean, come on, I could get a wrench in there. Alright. Let's take all this apart. Come on. Son of a bitch. The navigation in this game is leaves a little to be desired. I'm trying to target things on the other end. Okay. There we go. That's better. Take that tie rod off. And there we go. Now if we check the car status. Car is hard to control. Yup, steering rack. I knew it. I knew it. Neil T is like, you lost a bolt. Oh, man. Alright. It still won't let me take off that hub. Which is odd. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wheel hub cap. And then wheel hub bearing. There we go. It'll outline in red what you need to do first. Which is why that was kind of confusing for me, because I couldn't actually see from that angle that it was telling me to take off the bearing and everything. All right. You know, as far as like a nice chill out game, this is a good chill out game. James like, look at that rust, it's making me sick. Well, then this is the game for you, James, because you get to replace all this shitty stuff and make it shiny and new. Like, that's the most satisfying part, is when you have something that's all shitty and broken. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Okay, these are good except for this. I need to replace this bearing. This bushing. Shit. This bushing. There we go. Alright. Now I think I can start assembling. Except, oh, you know what? I need to buy that steering rack. Steering rack. There we go. I don't have enough money. Son of a bitch. What, I wasn't given a budget for this? Oh my god. I forgot this isn't Australian My Summer Car Simulator or whatever it's called. What? Remember that game? I played it a while back. Oh man. Narwhal, hello man. Hello. What was that game called? It was the Australian car building game that I played. It was a bit arcadey, but it was fun. Let's see, hold on. What can I sell? What can I sell? Ooh, I can sell this for $40. I've got a bunch of like broken shit that I can sell. Which it's nice that people will buy my broken garbage. Well, some of it's not worth anything. I might be ruined. Yeah, I might have a serious problem here. Let's see, I needed $800, didn't I? Fuck, can I get a loan? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Alright, so... Huh. So the steering rack is $800. Okay. Shit. How am I going to make this not a problem? I've got this other car I can fix. What do I have to fix on this? Just brakes. Okay. You know what? Can I just move this car? Move car to... Okay, I gotta put the wheels back on. But, alright. This is, gonna be a problem. Oh my god, I gotta assemble so much of this car. Oh, this is such a bad problem to have. I've never had this problem happen. I didn't know that budget management was part of this game. I didn't really think about it, I guess. Oh my god. I thought I had a couple of grand before I started this, right? And now I've got no grands. I bought all those bushings. Oh, jeez. And then I went ahead and sold everything. Oh, God, no. This is so bad. I hope that steering rack is all that I needed. God, he's like, sounds like a realistic mechanic. Yeah, this is me running a shop. This is me with real mechanic problems. Oh, I don't have that wheel hub bearing. Oh no, I can't even put a wheel on this thing. I can't put a wheel on this thing, which means... Or can I? Can I put a wheel on? No, I can't. Oh my god, I sold all that shit. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm gonna have to start the game over. Oh no. Oh, jeez, this is bad. What am I missing over here? Oh, man. Sell some bushings. I don't think I have enough bushings. Okay. Let's just get this thing as complete as possible. And then worry about the rest later. Alright? How about that? Alright, that's... I've got almost everything, right? So... I've got no steering rack. Okay. That's all the oh, wait. Oh, except for... the rear shock absorber cap. Alright. Rear shock... Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy all the things that I can to get this thing back together. So I need to buy that bearing. Hold on. I need to buy the wheel hub bearing. And something else. Okay. I'm going to make it out of this just fine. I have a plan. It might not be a great plan. Whew. Forward Power Gaming, hey man. Okay, I need a wheel hub bearing. Oh, and probably the cap, right? Hold on, I'll just buy the bearing. It's only $12. Let's see, and the rear shock absorber cap. And I think I need the wheel hub cap, but I'm not gonna buy it if I don't need it. So I'm just gonna go back to assemble. Try to assemble this thing. There we go. Wheel hub bearing. Oh, and I've got the cap. Okay, so I didn't need to buy the cap. And the rear shock absorber cap. Now, what am I missing? It doesn't say here. I can't put the wheel back on yet, so what am I missing? Oh, wait. Can I not put the tie rod? Oh my god. Oh my god. In order to put the wheels on, I have to have the tie rod ends on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might have to sell my car. I might have to sell my car to do this. Oh my god, what a fucking catastrophe! Okay. Let's go over Alright, so I can sell this for $4. I can sell this for $4. I can sell all these rubber bushings. Front steering knuckle D. Oh wait, I didn't need this, did I? Yeah, it's got all of its steering knuckles. I bought an extra one. That's $70. That gets me close. Okay. Alright. I think I'm still down one outer tie rod. Okay. Let's see if I can sell all these bushings and get enough to buy that steering rack. Oh, I don't think it's going to be close enough at all. No, it's not. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Alright, I gotta sell my car, I guess. McDavis, hello. And Crash KDM, hi. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh. Joseph Brewer says loan. Can I get a loan? Hold on. Let me see if I can get a loan. Narwhal says, you could always whore yourself out, Danger. I could. That's a serious possibility here. Serious consideration. Okay. Nope. I've got no option for a loan. No online loan shops either. Is there a bank? Can I go to the bank? You know what I could do? Oh, there's no barn finds either. Sometimes you can get barn finds, and you go there, and they've got just like piles of junk that you can buy. James is like, Danger, I have 2 steering racks here at the house. Shit. Well, I guess I'm on my way. I'll see you in 8 hours. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is... Okay, I gotta sell my car. Can I sell my car? That's a question I haven't considered yet. Is that even an option? Go to parking. Alright. Should have gotten your parts from the junkyard. I can't go to the junkyard yet. I'm not at high enough level. Car status. Okay. So, you know, actually, I mean, I stand to make a profit on this thing because I bought it for 16 grand and then put about 10 grand into rebuilding the motor. So I'm... Okay. Oh yeah, move to garage. Okay. Come on. There is space in my... Oh my god. There's space right near the door. Can I not... I don't have an option to sell this thing. I can't even sell it! I can't even fucking sell this car. I can't move it to the garage. I can't sell it. I can't move it. I can't move my current car off the lift. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I gotta start this game over again. And I can't even... can't even move it. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. James Esposito's like, this is why 60% of small shops close within 3 years. Yeah. Can I just call up the customer and be like, I can't finish your car. I can't finish it. What if I sell the customer's wheels? What if I just strip the car, sell all the parts, and then cancel the mission? Do I even have an option? Like, I can finish the order. Car, oh, it's incomplete. Look, and I've got so much stuff almost done. Wheel hub bearing, oh my god. Oh shit. I mean, really, if this were real life, I'd be able to put the wheels back on and roll this thing back to the door so that I could work on this fucking car. Move car to entrance. Okay. So I move that to the entrance. Oh my god. Oh, Jessica Howe says you can make money from selling car parts. Now, that is a good point. That is a fantastic point. The problem being, I can't move this fucking car into my garage. and selling parts from the current car isn't really an option. James says, I might kill you if you rolled the car on its weight with no bearings. It has bearings. I bought bearings and put them in. It doesn't have a steering rack, James, or tie rod ends. It has bearings. It's fine. It has bearings. This thing should be able to roll, but it has no tie rod end or bearings. Which means I can't do anything right now because I was fucking stupid and I sold the goddamn rack. Can I get it back? Can I get the rack back? The big problem here. No, James, it still requires a bearing. Blake, hey James, Blake Farm James. He says, buy a damn beer ring? What's a beer ring? Oh, bear ring. I get it. It's a dad joke. Hold on. Let me go back here. Is there a way to buy back what I sold? No, of course not. That'd be too easy. That'd be too easy. Can I... Yeah. I guess sell the wheels and tires off a customer's car that came for a brake job. You mean like this car? I mean... I think I can actually start disassembling this, but there's only... Oh, look. Here's something I gotta replace anyway. So I'm gonna pull this off. This ABS module. Even though it's garbage, I might be able to sell it for something. I might be able to repair it. They got a caliper that needs to come off. I should just, like, totally strip their motor. I could strip their motor. I'm gonna take the fuel rails off. You know what? Sometimes you gotta do some shit. You gotta do some fucking off-the-wall shit. Especially when you can't fucking get your car in the garage or sell it. I mean, I wanted to restore my my car a little bit more, right? But all right. But you know, because of the shitty mechanics of this game, I, for some reason, can't get my car in this garage, even though this space was open when I was trying. Like, it's supposed to just put it at the car door, at the garage door, but maybe... Oh, it's probably because I have two cars in here, and it doesn't want me to get in a situation where I can't move cars around. That actually makes sense. Okay. All right. Esposito's like, is it auto or manual? Because I might want the trans too. I'm pretty sure all the cars in this game are automatic transmission. Actually, that looks like a manual stick. Yeah, might be. Hey, James, it's got New Jersey plates. you want a less than legitimate rear-wheel drive vehicle? I mean, I'm giving them away at a really cheap price. All right, so I've got inventory to sell now. Okay, so let me sell the stuff that. Okay, that ABS pump, $43, even though it's not in the best of condition, and that's something I had to sell anyways. This ABS module, $34. Okay, we're getting close. Ignition coil. They go for a good price. I'm gonna sell these ignition coils. I'm close. I'm close. All right, $804. Alright, now I'm gonna buy that steering rack. Oh my god, this is such a fucking... I am the shadiest shop that ever existed. Okay, steering rack. Where's that rack? $800. I've got $4 left. Don't ever come to my shop. Ever. Alright, where's the... Oh, right. Assembly mode. There we go. Steering rack. Perfect. Perfect. Don't tell your friends to come here. Alright. I'm still gonna have to buy another outer tie rod. A tie rod end. But now I can put a tire on. Okay. Okay, I think we figured this out. We solved a dilemma. A serious dilemma. Alright. So, that's right. I need another tie rod end. And also, there's a bushing, or was it a bearing? I think a bearing still needs to be replaced, and I need one of those bushings. Did I ever put the bushing back in the subframe? I did not. And I have none left. Okay. I'm just gonna have to sell more coils is all. It's fine. Now I gotta find out which one of those bearings needs to be replaced. It identified a bearing as being bad, so let me go into examination mode. And it's probably a rear bearing, because I already replaced the front bearings, right? Unless it is a... Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Wheel hub bearing. Add that to the list. Alright. Wheel hub bearing and a bushing. Add that to the list. Alright. And outer tie rod end. Add that to the list. Okay. Those are the things I need. Now I need to sell enough stuff off of this customer's car to be able to afford it. I'm sorry, but yeah, you got some ignition problems. Your ignition coil seems to be something wrong with them. These ignition coils, they go bad. I had to replace all of them. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to sell those parts first. So let's oh man, oh shit, that might be too, like, I don't need that much money. I'm not gonna sell the fuel rails yet. I'll just sell the ignition coils, because they're fairly cheap and easy enough to remember. Jessica says, I know you can make an easy $300 on a car wing. Well, that'd be really helpful if any of these cars had wings. And also, where are you getting your information? How do you know? How do you know you can make $300 on a car wing? How do you know that? I need to know where you're getting your information. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta order those parts now. Okay, so let's see. Get that list up. So I need a bear. Wheel hub bearing right there. Just one. One is fine. I need a bush. I need a bear, a bush, and a tie. Don't ask why. But I need a bear, a bush, and a tie. Outer tie rod end. There we go. Look, we got money left over. Alright, so assembly mode. Tie rod end. Alright, now I can put this wheel on. And then go over here. Shit. add a bushing. Then head back here. And I gotta go into unmount mode. I gotta, oh shit. Gotta replace this bearing. I missed it the first time around. There we go. There we go. Wheel. I guess the hubs. Wait. Hub's gotta come out. Nope, can't take it out from there. Oh shit! I gotta take apart the whole goddamn knuckle housing, which means I gotta take apart the whole goddamn suspension. Well, or can I just take the axle out? Oh, I can. Wheel hub bearing. There we go. All right. I didn't have to do all that stuff. Okay, cool. There we go. And brakes. And calipers. And tighten these nuts. And a wheel. There we go. Now when I look at my list, it should say that I'm all complete. I did the impossible. Alright. Where is it? Oh, I had to do it on here. There we go. Car status. Alright. That's all done. Suspension rattling. That's all done. And that's all done. I did it. I did it. Whew. Let's take it for a test drive. You know, I mean, this thing was a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna go to the racetrack with this car. There we go. You know, after all that work that I put in, I deserve to take it for a race around the track. Tron's like, you fucking did it, Danger. Congrats. Oh my god. And you did it without swearing, unlike when I work on my car. Alright. Oh, it's nice now. Oh yeah, it handles real nice. There we go. Well, I could have done without doing that. It's got a bit of a torque steer on it. Oh, jeez. You know, for a sim game about repairing cars, the driving isn't too bad. It's actually pretty good. It feels like a pretty decent. Like, I don't know if I call it a decent racing game, but definitely a pretty good open world driving game for sure. Everything handles a bit on the side of realism too, so like, you know, it's not like playing Forza where you can just like whip the rear end out whenever you want. You know, it seems to fight you a bit when you try to do stuff. Fuck, this thing's all over the track. Perfect. Dropped a tire in the dirt. That's how I roll. You know, it's just not racing if I don't drop a tire off the track. Or cross over the the barriers. Oh man. Sometimes it'll do some weird stuff if you have some really bad suspension. Like I've gone over some on the test track. There's a section where it tests your suspension, and you have to go over some like little bunny hills, and I've had cars just like launch, just like straight up in the air over some bunny hills. Oh shit! There we go. Perfect. All right. Well, I'd say that this thing handles pretty well. Go on, SSJ21 boy says, do you miss YouTube? Yeah, a little bit. I don't miss YouTube. I miss what we made on YouTube. Yeah, which luckily a lot of the regular viewers you know, came over with us, you know. Like a lot of the people that were watching anyway, they came with us, you know. The people in this chat is basically what I mean. But really, I just wish that I'd had a like, instead of YouTube, like just from the start. I mean, we wouldn't have met all you guys, so I guess it's a double-edged sword. But I wish from the start we just did Twitch, you know. I mean, YouTube kind of worked with what we were doing back then. Let's see how much money I'm gonna make from this. Payout is gonna be 4,400. So I spent $2,000, so I made an extra $2,000 on this. So that's good. Now I'm gonna fix this guy's car. I'll move this to the lift. And what does this thing need? It needs a lot of things. First off, can I? Oh, I can't do it. Okay, it needs an ABS module and an ABS pump, obviously, because I sold those things. Ventilated disc brake, one pad and one caliper. Okay, that's easy enough to remember. So let's see. See, now I've got money, so I don't have to worry too much. Ah, here we go. ABS. Oh shit, this stuff is expensive though. Man, when I bought my NSX, I bought an NSX when I was young, a long time ago. I don't have it anymore, but I had it shipped from Germany. A friend of mine in Germany was selling it, and when it got here, everything was fine except first thing that happened, the alternator went bad. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, where do I get an alternator? And I had to go to the Honda dealership, right? Because it's an Acura. And first off, they told me that my car wasn't a Honda, which made me really curious as to how much the mechanic actually knew about Hondas, because Acura is Honda. It's Honda. It's owned by Honda. There's not really a lot that differentiates a Honda from an Acura. In Japan, they're the same company. Anyways, so I insist, yes, it is a Honda. I even had the Honda badging. Like, I had the JDM Honda taillight covers. And I'm like, and I even showed him like the door jamb where it said made by Honda. So then he quotes me $1,200 for an alternator. And I was like, I think I can get a cheaper one somewhere else. And I did. I still had to spend $400 on an alternator, but it was better than $1,200. So then I drive back to Georgia, and the first thing that happens when I get to Georgia is the ABS goes bad. So I head to an Acura dealership, because who the hell's going to do the ABS on an NSX? And that replacing the ABS pump cost me $6,000 on that car. $6,000. And not only that, but the guy also replaced my exhaust without me wanting him to. And I was really pissed about that, but apparently he already threw my exhaust away. He said that the welds were bad. The welds on my exhaust, but the exhaust on my car was a one-off racing exhaust that was made by the owner of Dolly Racing, and he gave it to me. And this guy takes it off my car, replaces it with a factory exhaust that cost $1,200 by itself, and then throws my exhaust away. Yeah. Sure. I think he's pulling a danger a danger automotive trick here. You know, he needed to afford something, so he pulled something off my car and sold it. But I was way more like I was way more, you know, like inept back then. Like I didn't want to argue it, so I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll pay you $7,500 for all of this. Yeah, James is right. The NSX is considered a luxury sports car, so they screw you over because they assume you have the money, and they did. They did. I eventually, like, as I learned, that was like the main thing that drove me to learning about cars, is because I'm like, I can't afford 10 grand every time I need to have like a tiny little thing fixed. What was I doing? Do I have a shopping list? Oh, I need brakes. Okay, I need a caliper. Do I need a cylinder too? Might as well get one, right? Pad, and then I need pads. I think that's all I needed. Yeah, just first, like, is that guy fucking retarded? So, funny story. So after this, like, I had huge buyer's remorse after that. I'm just, like, I had nightmares about, like, having to go back to the dealership, and then, like, they get me for the rest of the money that I made in Afghanistan. Because when I came back from Afghanistan, I did have the money. That's why I bought an NSX. I had the money. And, you know, even though, like, $7,500 at the time was, like, a huge hit, like, I had the money. I did. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I gotta pay this now. Instead of being like, I could have at least told the guy, go back there and get my fucking exhaust and put it back on. Because, like, I remember specifically talking to them on the phone, and they're like, yeah, your exhaust is bad. I'm like, don't touch my exhaust. And then I get there, and they replaced my exhaust. Like, if I could go back in time. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta see where the bad parts are. Let's see. I mean, this whole thing's kind of junk, but, let's see. There's the brake pad I gotta replace. There's the caliper I gotta replace. What else was there? Oh, yeah. Oh, I should... Oh, that's the disc. Okay. Oh, I needed a ventilated brake disc. That's right. Yeah. So that experience was what, like, led me... Oh, on top of that, I got the car back, and it didn't even have any fucking brake fluid in it. I got a quarter of a mile down the road, and I couldn't stop. And I had to pull off into a parking lot and bleed the brake system myself in a parking lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so later on, I had this guy come up to me in a parking lot, which when I had the NSX was a pretty common thing. Like, I couldn't go to the store without somebody being like, hey, man, I like your car. What is it, a Lamborghini, Ferrari? And I'm like, no, it's a Honda. And they're like, oh, is it front-wheel drive? Yeah. James is like, want to laugh? My entire 240 is worth $6K. Well, that's not entirely true. If depends on what you're counting. Oh, Savastra, hey man, thanks for the cheer. He says, danger, I'm late. That's okay. Not a whole lot happened. So this guy came up to me in a parking lot, and he's like, oh man, my dad worked on this a while back. You came in, you had some ABS problems, and this was years later when I was like, and I was straight up, I was like, your dad stole parts off of my car and did a shit job. And why did I just do that? And he's like, oh, well, my dad's dead. His dad died of colon cancer, like shortly after that. So, and I wanted to tell him, good, I'm glad your dad's dead. But I felt like maybe that might have been a little too much, you know. But yeah, happy ending to the story. He died of colon cancer. So not a problem anymore. There we go. Happy ending, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And watch, now I'm going to die of colon cancer. Because I hated that guy. He died of colon cancer. There we we go. All right, then. I'm going to put the shit parts back on this side. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, shit. Shit parts. There we go. Shit cylinder. There we go. Yeah, and, you know... I didn't complete it. God damn it. Nope, fuck. I keep fucking up. It's because I'm thinking about other things. I'm thinking about that dumb piece of shit that died of colon cancer. The funny thing is, I was considering getting a 240 that somebody built in the area instead of the NSX. It was a it was an S13 coupe, had an SR20 blacktop swap. And it was just a well-built car. Like, the guy that built it really knew what he was doing, right? And I was like, I should just buy that, you know? It's a status, okay. Okay, all right. And then my friend in Germany was like, I'm selling my NSX. And I was like, shit, now I gotta buy it. And it was a good car. I liked it. It's just, it wasn't me. You know, like, it was way expensive. Like, not to buy. I bought it. I bought it for $22,000. So it wasn't an inexpensive car to buy. Not considering, like, if, like, I could have bought a new car that cost more than that and it'd be worth far less. So, like, it was actually a pretty good buy as far as that was concerned. I ended up selling it somewhere around the range of $15,000 or $16,000 if you consider the car that I traded / the cash that I received. I did like a cash and car trade sort of scenario. But to maintain it, it was ridiculous. Every time anything went bad, it was going to cost me like $1,200. Like, it didn't matter what it was. I could just assume that it was going to cost $1,200 to fix it. And as a result, I ended up doing a lot of my own work because I couldn't, you know, it got to a point where the Afghanistan money just wasn't going to support my $1,200 every time something breaks on my NSX habit, you know? I think I just finished this thing. Oh, shit. Oh, ABS module. And brake pads. I just replaced the brake pads. What the fuck? Do I need more brake pads? Hold on. No. Hold on, pads. Let me just buy more brake pads. Oh. What the fuck? Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen. Pads. Yeah, and actually, before I decided to buy the NSX, I was actually going to buy a Supra. There was this guy in Jamaica, Queens, that was selling a 600 horsepower Supra, and I contacted him, and like every fucking... Okay, James, you might know, but every time you talk to somebody who owns a Supra, they're the biggest fucking asshole in the world about it. So, like, I contacted this guy. I'm like, okay, hey man, I'm in Afghanistan right now, but I'm coming back to the States soon. I've got money, and I kind of want to buy your car. And I didn't hear back from him. And then like a few weeks later, I messaged him back. And I was like, hey, you know, I'm still interested in your car if you're still selling it. You know, I'll be able to pay fine. That's not an issue. I just, you know, want to talk to you about, like, you know, could you tell me a little bit about your car? You know, what's in it? What's going on with it? Is there any problems? And he responded back with like, yes, or something like that. Just like, yeah, I'm selling it. I'm like, all right. Can you answer the other questions? And he's like, I'm at work. I'm like, okay, can you answer the questions after you get back from work? And then I didn't hear back from him for like another couple weeks. And then I was like, fuck this. And then I heard that my friend's NSX was for sale. But the thing is, like, if I bought the Supra, it would have been cheaper to work on. It would have been more fun for me. I would have gotten more use out of it, I think. Like, the NSX, it was fun, but like every time I did something foolish with it, It cost me. It cost me a lot. Where the fuck is this pad I'm supposed to replace? Oh, there it is. Ah, it was in the rear. Oh, dismount. There we go. But yeah, douche patrol. And that was the experience that I had with everybody that was selling a Supra, because I really wanted a Supra. It was I was like, Supra, that's like, you know, I'd still take a Supra. Like, even though like Supra owners by definition are usually douchebags. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted a Supra. But every single Supra person I talked to was like that. Like, they just had like a fucking attitude problem. And it really got in the way of me giving them money for their car. There we go. That should be done. Oh yeah, I gotta put the ABS stuff back in. Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, James says, I fucking hate Supra guys. That's why I want one. I want to pull the 2JZ out and throw it on the floor just to watch those pussies cry. I like the 2J though. It's oh, I gotta buy coil the coils. Hold on. Gotta buy like 8 coils. The car itself, I mean, like, as far as like car culture is concerned, yeah, by definition the Supra guys are usually shitheads. But ignition coil, there we go. I need 8 of those. Man, that's expensive. But like the car itself is like, that's, I never like gave a shit about like the car, because like here the thing is like I knew a guy who had a Supra, like after, like when I got into like cars and stuff, and like I joined a car club. A guy in the car club had a Supra, and he was a really cool dude. And there was also people in the club that had BMWs, and they, you know, the joke was always that they were Beamer douchebags, you know, Beamer pricks, or whatever Jeremy Clarkson calls guys with Beamers. I forget. But he was a cool guy. He had a 3.8. I think he had a 318. Yeah. Whatever. A fucking E36. He had an E36. Whatever that is. My Beamer knowledge is so lacking these days. It's weird. Like, I went a long time, like, because, you know, things kind of went sour when I was in Georgia. Like, towards the end. Like, people in a car club that I was in, a lot of them started banging my girlfriend, you know, that sort of thing. So I got a bit of like, I had a sour taste in my mouth for like anything car related for a really long time. And like there was a time where I could tell you any detail about really any car almost. Like I had an encyclopedic knowledge of cars, and then I forced myself to stop thinking about cars for a long time. And now like my brain doesn't work as good. My fucking PTSD has taken over my memory, basically. My brain injuries have caught up with me, and now I'm like, I don't know. I had some numbers on the back. Who cares? I like the 3 Series BMW for like one reason. They're cheap cars to get now, like from the late 90s. You know, you can get one for like $2,000 easy, and you can just take it to a racetrack and just race it. They're just fun. That's basically what he had. There wasn't anything special with it. He ended up trading it for a junkyard 280Z, and he had a 280Z, sold it and bought a Beamer, and then traded the Beamer for another 280Z. What am I doing? Oh yeah, this is done. I can finish this. All right. You know, I barely came out ahead after all of that. I made like $400 on that car entirely. Of course, it was kind of a smaller job, just a brake job. Any barn finds? I'm surprised a barn find hasn't popped up. I'd like to go and do the barn find. James, like, just so you know, my cars are actually for sale. I wish I had money. I'd really like to get back into drifting one day, but it's just I'm so far away from being able to afford to do anything like that. Like I just want to go simple too. Like I don't want anything that I'm gonna have to put a lot of effort into, a lot of money and effort. So I probably would just buy a fucking Beamer or a Mustang or something and just, you know, go out and fucking just slide it. Sell the nitrous Mustang cheap. Cheap isn't cheap enough for me. It's not. I mean, maybe in a couple of years when I'm, I don't know, more poor than I am now. Fuck. I don't know. Okay, let's get my car in here. Now that there's space. Now that I've got space. Honestly, talking cars is just depressing for me because, like, I think back to those days, right? And it was a lot of fun right up until a bunch of dudes were banging my girlfriends, you know. I owned a motorsports website that was kind of it was region specific to the southeast, you know, right around Georgia area. And back then, that's how car guys communicated. Like, this was actually, like, before Facebook and stuff. What am I doing in this car? What am I doing? I get to talking, and, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, there we go. Move to garage. There we go. And head back. Danger. Mechanic by day and streamer by night. Nah. I mean, it'd be smart. I'd probably have more money if I did that. But no, you know, back then, like, it was a lot of fun. Like, we even made like a short film about a trip that we took to Jacksonville. Oh, the forum, right. Anyways, I owned a forum. And like, it was one of the bigger forums in the area for that kind of stuff. Like, this is before Facebook, so, like, people didn't use Facebook groups to communicate. Instead, they used forums. And I owned one, and like, I remember specifically dating this one girl, and she came in and she was just interested in cars. She's just like, I like cars, and we're like, cool. And then I started dating her, and then she basically used my forum as a way to meet other guys, and those other guys were friends of mine, and they didn't see a problem with banging my girlfriend, I guess. You know what? Hold on. Let's so this thing is like pathetically slow, right? So does it say how much power this thing's got? 300 horsepower. It feels like a really slow 300 horsepower for sure. Let's go to the test track with this thing. All right. Enigma Champ's like, Danger's not the best mechanic. Just look at his car in my summer car. What, you mean my car that I built from like a fucking pile of scrap? Yeah, you're right. I fucking suck. I suck, Enigma Champ. All right. I was gonna try to rev this thing up. Can I do it? There we go. That's all the power this thing can muster. That's all I got. Look at this fucking thing. I can't even get the rear end to come out in a donut. Oh, Chad just started watching. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Oh yeah, James says. So there's a chick who drives and knows nothing about cars, so she needs a boyfriend at all times to work on her stuff. That's actually really common. I'm sure you already know that. That's pretty common. Like, So I knew a whole bunch of girls that are like, I really like drifting, but the reason they liked drifting is because their boyfriend liked drifting. But they actually, like, so, like, if they broke up with that boyfriend, you wouldn't see them at events anymore because they like got it in their head that they're like, well, I'm not dating him anymore, so I'm not a drifter anymore. And I always thought that was really fucking weird. Super weird. It's like their interests were driven by, you know, the person that they were dating. So they'd be out there drifting. But then when they broke up with that guy, they're not drifting anymore or going to events. I knew a whole bunch of people like that. It was weird. But yeah, that's basically the girl that I dated. She was interested in cars, so she came to the she came to a bunch of our parties. Like, we had a lot of car club parties. You know what I want to do? Hold on, let me take a look. Now, aftermarket mods in this game aren't a huge thing, but I did see there is a supercharger that'll work with this OHV motor. Super. So I've got an intake manifold for an OHV, a belt, and a pulley. Alright. I think I can afford this. That'll be like a little over $3 grand, like $3,200. And I've got, yeah, I got money. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to see if it works. First off, because I haven't really kept up with people who play this game, but like aftermarket stuff isn't really a thing in this game. But I see a supercharger. Let's do it. Nakabal. Hello. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so in theory, I've got all the things I need to make a supercharged motor. In theory. Let's do it. Oh shit. Whoops. I've got dual 4-barrel carbs, which that in itself is kind of cool. That's kind of just how this car came, but I think I could put a different intake manifold on it. There's even one that's I guess for like Mopar style engines, like a 346 pack type of situation where it's 3 2-barrel carbs. There we go. All right, so if I go ahead and intake manifold 2 carb. Shit. So I bought all that stuff for no reason. Because, like, it'll only let me put this goddamn intake manifold on. This one intake manifold. Son of a bitch. So that's the weird thing about this game. Outlaw Sarah, hello. So, there's a thing back at the beginning where you can build a custom car, right? You can build a custom car in a builder. And then, like, you can build it and, like, you can build, like, a fucking drag car with, like, 1,000 horsepower. And that's cool. Except the only way that you can get, like, you can get that car in-game. It's just that that is now a unique car. And you have to buy it from the auction. Yeah, so, like, even though that supercharger manifold was available, I can't put it on this car, which is an OHV engine. I've got a V8 OHV and a fucking V8 OHV supercharger intake manifold that I can't put on this car. Adidas says there's supposed to be aftermarket DLC. I wish they'd hurry up and fucking... Let's see. Let me take a look at Steam. I wish they'd hurry the fuck up and make it work. Let's see. Let's see. DLC. I know that there was like a Mazda and Mopar DLC, and I didn't really give enough of a shit about that. It would be kind of interesting though to disassemble a rotary engine in this game. That'd be kind of fun. I've always wanted to work on a rotary engine. I always wanted a working RX-7. I owned an RX-7 once. This is not showing me anything. Fuck. I owned an RX-7, but it didn't have a motor. Let's try it again. DLC. Come on. Come on, man. Just show it to me. I'll wait for that to show up. just run the twin carbs with EFI and some direct port injection. I can't, James. I can't. Also, that's not really what I want to do. I just want to, I want to do it old school. I've really been into old school like carb tuning. Like it's something that I never did, and but it's something I want to do one day. Do I need different heads, maybe? Like, I wonder. I wonder if I had different heads, if that's what it needs. Inventory. I wonder if I can just manually select it. Right here. No, I don't want to sell it for half the amount that I bought it. I'm gonna keep it forever. Ah, shit. Well, this blows. What if I... Nope. That's not what I'm trying to do. What if... Hold on. Let's, okay. You know what? You know what just occurred to me? If a supercharger was on this motor, the distributor cap would get in the way, it looks like. I don't know. Hold on. Let's do this. So, here's the water pump. Okay, I'm going to take the fan off. Okay, apparently not. Okay, I can't take the fan off yet. But there's nothing in the way of the fan. Why can't I... Oh, part unknown. That's why. Alright. So I'm going to replace this pulley with... Nope, can't even do that. I can't even replace the water pump pulley with a supercharger water pump pulley. James says, so that green twin carb manifold won't go on? No, that's the one that I took off, James. That's the one I took off. This one, that's what I took off. I'm trying to put on the supercharger manifold. See, if I just put this on, I can't mount a supercharger on here. See, now I only have options for carburetors. So, that kind of pisses me off. Because, like, why... I wish it would give me the freedom to just put on a supercharger, you know? Like, there's so much to this... There's so much that they added to this game to make it, like, really... really immersive, but then so much that they took away that they forgot to add to, you know, that just kind of takes all of my immersion away. Well, that fucking sucks. All right. Well, you know, I wonder if I've got to use this engine stand and add engine to crate. Okay, wait, hold on. I mean, I can rotate the engine stand. Do I have to unlock it? There is a bit of a, like, an unlock situation here. So, let's see. Hold on. Oh, settings menu. Oh. Oh, I can save, load, or exit. Not what I was trying to do. There's a, okay, so, where is it? There's a thing that I have to go to. Toolbox, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. So we've got all of this. What's this? Tire tread tester. I don't give a shit about that. I can tell if tires are bad. All I can do is either make my arms stronger or make my mouth smarter? So all these like make things a lot easier. When do I unlock the engine stand? Okay, so I think this is the final upgrade for the shop, and that gives me the paint booth, yeah, a dyno, and another lifter. I don't need a dyno though, because it'll tell me exactly how much power I'm putting out. This adds another lift, a warehouse, and another parking spot in the garage. Okay. Yeah, that says nothing about the engine stand. There's nothing here about an engine stand. The last upgrade is luck. I've got one upgrade skill, which I can spend on something. Oh yeah, also I can repair parts too over here on this table. Yeah. Oh yeah, James says it looks like the 77 or 78 Trans Am. Yeah, it's just called the Bandit, so it's probably a 77 based on that, because it's called the Bandit. So it's gonna be based on the 77 Trans Am. But yeah, these are all like unlicensed cars, so like, I mean, honestly, it won't even tell me. I don't even think it'll tell me what the displacement of the engine is. It's just an OHV. That's all it gives me. And there's games that are older than this that did this part better, like being able to interchange parts and stuff. Like Street Legal Racing Redline. If anybody's ever played that, that's one of my favorite games in the world. It was made in like 2003, and it's just like it's a street racing car building game where it was like the first of its kind to have like soft body physics, so like everything could be smashed. Like parts would come off if you'd smashed too hard or something. Like sometimes your engine would just drop out of the bottom of the car, and you'd have to build a new engine for it. And a lot of like parts were interchangeable, so like you could build a straight up like regular motor that came with a car that looked a lot like this, like a very Trans Am styled car, and it would put out like, you know, like 500 horsepower or something. Or you could like mix and match some of the internals with like other engines and stuff and get like more power. And you could adjust like the air fuel ratio and the compression and stuff like that. It was a really in-depth game, but unfortunately it also had a lot of bugs. And it is available. It's actually available on Steam now. Like last year they finally got it to Steam, but it's like, it's a build of the game that I'm not too thrilled with. Like it's a 2.3.3, I think, or something like that. And I don't know, it's weird. It's not the game that I remember for sure. You know, this whole debacle right here kind of ruins the game for me. I'm not gonna lie. Not being able to change out parts that should be interchangeable. Like, look, here's what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's the intake manifold that comes factory. That's the dual carb intake manifold, and that goes on the OHV engine, which is what I have. Then there is this supercharger intake manifold OHV, and it's not the same thing. It doesn't fit. You know, there is another manifold. Hold on. Let me take a look. There's another manifold. Let's see. Okay, so here's supercharger intake manifold V8. And this is $1,500. This will just about bankrupt me. Let's see if I can add that. No, I can't do anything with it. So the only way to build a custom drag car is, let's see, hold on. I'm gonna save game and return to menu. So here's, I think it's in the main menu anyway. Maybe it's... Hold on. Hold on. Let me take a look at the library. Oh, launch game editor? Maybe that's it. I'm gonna launch the game editor, see if that's... There's like something. Did I do it? Is this the game editor? Okay, how about car showroom? Let's go to the car showroom. And as far as I know, this is the only way to make a custom car in this game. If I haven't done it yet, so this is totally new to me. But I watched somebody do it. Yeah, so here's all the cars that are in the game. So if I pick this, for example, it's supposed to look like a SS Nova or a Chevelle, maybe. I guess more of a Chevelle than an... Yeah, I guess. Fuck. It's kind of hard to tell. These are all unlicensed cars. So, yeah. If I... Let's see. I should be able to do something. Okay. I forget how it is, but it's through something like this where you can actually change parts of the car. And basically you just add horsepower. Like you just add however much horsepower you want, really. Show rust. I mean, that's kind of cool. I like a nice rusty car sometimes. Impala. Yeah, you're right. That's Impala. That's cool. I'd rock the Impala. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know how to do this. Well, actually, let me exit the game. I'm going to exit the game and try to load up the editor. Let's see. Where's Steam? It's syncing now. Okay. Launch game editor. So if I launch the game editor, is it going to show? I might have to add another source. It's launching something. Yeah, Alaska Man says a rat rod would be neat. It'd be neat if I could do a lot of things in this game. And my my stream is so delayed. I'm curious where everybody is at in the stream because mine is so delayed right now. I'm still back in the game. Okay, it's I'll wait for it to respawn. What else am I gonna do? Javron's like, so this game gives you 2 cars to fix? Oh, it gives you cars to fix, and then that's it. Well, yeah, I mean, you can also buy cars and restore them and sell them. There's supposed to be like drag racing and stuff too, and I mean, there's like you could see that there are upgrade parts, but oh, hey, there we go. Hey, check it out. All right, so I'm in the game editor. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in the game editor. I've got like an El Camino looking thing. So, oh geez. Oh shit. I can actually change the height of the engine too. Here's the engine. What if, let's see, engine. I can, let's see. There we go. I'll put a, wow, what is that? Just an inline 4-cylinder in this El Camino. So yeah, I can do a whole bunch of shit. Oh, here's like a 346 pack type scenario with a with the triple dual carbs. It has 3 2-barrel carburetors. That's why they call it a 346 pack. It's a 340, as in 340 cubic inches, but it's got a 6-pack of carbs. And a lot of people ended up just putting a regular carburetor on because it didn't actually improve it very much. But it was cool, though. It was a cool idea. V8 Magnum. All right. How about a 409? I think this is more representative of no. This is more modern. That's that's definitely a fuel injected. Well, no, a modern. That's like a Vortec intake manifold. That's what I was going for. Vortec. That's the word I was trying to use. Okay, so I can pick a supercharged V8 and put it in here. So let's see. How about actually doesn't even have an option for the OHV V8. It doesn't look like. Yeah, I guess not. All right, so that's the only option I got for that. Which that's fine. 2. Oh, I can make this. I could give it a huge motor. How about 4 times bigger? There we go. There we go. All right. Just put that back in there. Yeah. I'm with you on this one, James. James is like, I'm a drifter. I want a super real setup to play on. He might be talking about something else, but in terms of this game, like having to go to this extent to make an interesting vehicle, I'm just not into it. I really wish that that they would have made it, you know, a little bit more, you know, give me a little wiggle room, you know, give me something to go with. Let's see, hold on. Give me where's exterior? Let's see. I want to take that hood off. I don't want a hood. Parts. Okay. Exterior. Nope. Shit. Tuning. Oh, I can explode the car. There we go. Look how fucking ridiculous this is. Oh, he just got a pedal wheel and shift setup. That's awesome, man. You need to make some videos of that. That'd be fun. Let's make it 1.5. So it's a little bit bigger than before. Actually, 1.6. There we go. That way it's a little bit realistic. It looks like you had to really cram this thing in here. You had to cut out part of the tunnel ram for the transmission to fit. Wheels. Okay. Rear wheel. Let's see. Any drag slicks? Okay. Oh, here we go. I can make these like 345s. There we go. Oh, look how flush that is. Okay, now we're talking. There's gonna be some rubbing. Oh, and the height. Shit, I wish I did the math on this. How about 65? 345, 65, 15. How about 50? Actually looks a bit more realistic. 345, 50, 15s. It looks cool, whatever the appropriate size of tires should be. Danger should be a car designer for GTA. Nah, I mean, I think GTA actually does a good job. Is it okay? That's kind of cool. The hood won't close entirely. That's interesting. What about tuning? If shit, explode the car. Yeah, tuning. Come on. It doesn't have any tuning options. Okay, cool. Great use of a tab here. Tuning. Unless there's like a slider somewhere. Ooh. Let's not show the body. Okay, there we go. Huh. Yeah, there's just nothing to do. Logic? No? Okay. I want to make this thing, like, ridiculous. But, I don't know. It's not really giving me a lot of leeway. So anyways, what I could do with this car now, I could save it. Yeah, I saved it. Oh, I saved it as the car. How about that? Save now. There we go. And now I can auction the car. Oh. Oh, that was okay. That's weird. Why is it? It's like giving me less and less parts every time I hit this button. Well, whatever. Anyways, I would be able to find this car again in the auction house, and if I bought this car, I would be able to have all the things that I did in this, and that's the only way that that I would be able to have a modified car. That's the only way. Anyway, you know what? I want to play a fun game. I'm kind of done with this fucking game. Javron's like, Danger, can you continue with the game? No. Nah. I'm gonna do a different game. How about that? Let's oh fuck, I got so many things popped up.